site to deal with. Axile and Inters deadly over with this A duo.
Yeah, and already finding a nice headshot. So Heroic have taken Pit and plan to force Axile into unfavorable duels. That's a bit of a mess. He's already found the head. Now Inters could be vulnerable. Where is that rotate? Refresh has got so much time. The cavalry arrive now in Library. And down goes Inters. The site now under Heroic rule. A fake plan. Interesting, and they go for it too. Pushing into the site and quickly put the bomb back on the ground, as well as two bodies from the Heroic roster. Leaves down. No armor behind this P250. And it's right back to feeling like he's...
Look at them all on the site.
Entering into the site.
Yeah, how's he going to get past this? Has to hit 3 absolute bangers in that. Oh, these odd angles. Presented with the first. 35 seconds now. They're just going to whittle him away here. Stown's going to go down. What does he have left in him? A couple kills here would be nice. The round itself looking more and more unlikely, but Stown, he's hanging around.
Yeah, fair play. Just hoping for one, and yeah, not going to be given to him. Gambit get off to the start they desire. Very powerful pop, catches anyone even on that close first orange as well. And Nafany is going to get run down. Where are the bullets?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus! 20 bullets later, Shush has actually got Nafany, and the bomb, unfortunately, a bit too pushed up for Shiro's liking. He's got full control, and everything calms on down.
Well, they're going to get Cadian. They're definitely going to get Cadian, and Shiro wants to be the man. That's a nice bit of extra cash for him.
The smokes are fading long side. If they want to take that back, Axile's only got a FAMAS to defend this. It's a good flash, but unfortunately, it actually catches Axile. His peak will be late. And there's Refresh putting a crucial frag on the board, especially if Shiro can't do much with the smoke there. Can't contest this. It's being held. Down puts the AWPer down. And Refresh onto the A defender. They have the site. Heroic. Okay. Early man disadvantage. A 4 versus 5. And they just bait and switch.
That mid to B, arch side, I think if a team works how to play the rotations correctly is the crux of Gambit. We've seen it a couple of times, right? We've seen it a few times where they've lost those positions and the rounds get a bit jankier. They lose control because there's so much more mystery. This sounds silly because Shiro, for most people, is their best player along with Axile, but the smokes, how brave are you? Stown's taking some space. The smoke will drop.
Wants to go through that.
Looks like they're going fast.
Yeah, flash and smokes arrive, but Hobbit does too. Can't tame the spray. It's only one. They was good for 2 there, and that might be enough to win the round.
This is the thing, right? If you can pressure this B defense like this time and time again, we know how passive Gambit like to play on that site. They want to give you a lot of room, and Heroic take it immediately. I think the response we'll see is Shiro over towards top banana early, or one of these 4-man top half buys, or you know, just with rifles. I think the CT side, the problem we do have is, yeah, when you have the rifle round, if you...
Heroic want to pop here. 3 about to flood out the balcony. What can Axile do? With a combination of Inters, it seems Gambit have already found the first necessary frag, and the third as well. Cadian into the site. He's only got 1. Don't fancy his chances here. Shot on the side of the ear. And Stown just going to be one looking to maintain what little he can. It will be an AK-47 if he's lucky.
Stown, does he want the AK or does he want the loss bonus? Looks like he's going to get the loss bonus. Shiro takes the shot.
That was what Axile was waiting for. No one else to come. Instead, it's Inters. No vision at all, but he has Nafany in support. And looking good, looking great as Tessus falls. Nafany's M4, he needs bullets. I don't know if he's going to have time to do so. More nade damage. Ouch, shush. Just a fraction of health left. And the rotates in. Nafany ready on this off angle. Cadian trying to nutmeg him as it fades. Nice find. More to come, perhaps. It does have to come down to Cadian's AWPing. They've got the rotate in. If Inters could just get forced off the line, Shush confirms he's still on the box. And Cadian, unfortunately, been jiggled out now by Hobbit. He knows where you are. And you just caught on the scope in. Okay, nice defense. Gambit 2 in a row as well. And Nafany trying to transition back into the site. He didn't get caught, but he didn't get the info. And now it's going to be smoke before Shiro can make the call.
Oh!
Straight through the smoke regardless. And now they're ready. Nafany to take first contact, or is it going to be Axile? Tessus does open it up. Where is the trade? Shush can't provide it. Cadian can. Site is his. A 1 versus 2. Trying to shape it up with a fake plan. That does not really fare too well for Cadian, unless he wants to go walkabouts.
Hurts him more, unless he goes mid to B, but this seems so unlikely. He has no idea where the CTs are.
He's going to get a shot in the back in about 5 seconds. 4, 3. That's the end of that.
Handled there by Gambit. This is looking very, very good.
Oh, they're not ready for it. Great spot from Hobbit. Catches it. The trade needs to come in. Shush delivers it.
That's a trade.
Yeah.
Looking for.
Hectic. naFi tucking in just as it fades. Tessus should have him. He spots him, I'm sure. No, he didn't. Or at least alert. Still swings out. Headshots exchange. It's looking good for Gambit. Stown and Shush make it just down. They're all down. Axile and Inters, the A defenders with 4 in the round.
Oh, they're going in.
They're straight ahead of the smoke. Already.
Oh.
You want a multi-kill? He's always got one for you. So is naFi.
Oh, they're getting owned.
Yep. Double spray down. The rest is just cancelled. 3 in the end from naFi's B hold. So basically, you've gone A.
They're set up fortified now, 2 in sight. Well, when you get this late round, you don't want to be playing 1 coffins, 1 CT, because if they execute, you're going to be smoked off. They have 2 sight, they're ready to deal with this, and even more utility being lobbed their way. Third man in swing of Hobbit isn't that far, just at the cusp of Speedway.
Shira's even got a smoke to land perfectly upon the execution. A flash to delay them further. This is so perfect. Hobbit's going to be there in time, and he can unload his mag, and he does tag. Refresh low. Shira's already found the first, but that's necessary. Heroic have found the B defenders.
Oh,
Then some. Nice find straight through the smoke. Finally, something lines up for Heroic, and it felt like dire straits for the majority of that. Shush on the elevated logs, but it's the AWP from Stown that should keep him safe. Oh, hello and goodbye. Heroic not only taking the round, but keeping all 4 alive. That puts him in great stead. Cadian was scoped up T stairs, so if he goes early...
they're not even checking bench.
Yeah, and from behind they'll strike. Axile does get traded. Shiro, however, is there to keep it in favor of Gambit.
They
That's
played
up second mid.
passive on mid and passive on banana the entire game, and then now the final round of the first half, they just push straight down the guts.
And it's Cadian that he finds. 2 to the good. Early advantage Gambit. naFi is boosted up over that. He'll be spotted out. A nice frag from Stown.
He's
He wants
going.
to go. Yeah, he wants to try and punish Hobbit with a bit of early pace. And first oranges. Doesn't check. Can't adjust. Powerful frag from Hobbit, because that was Sound testing the water for a very quick commitment on B.
Yeah, if he gets that one, they're in, and they're looking good for the 5th. But right now, Refresh needs to make some magic happen here.
Enters this time upon the departure of Axile, taking that balcony responsibility. And Shiro to swing out library if Refresh does get that frag. Here we go. Shush crawl in. He might want to take that fight first, actually, from lower. Refresh to swing for the trade.
He's not even looking.
Oh, Shiro catches him. And that's going to leave Refresh looking the wrong way. It doesn't even matter. Shiro handles it. Gambit, 11 to start off this best of 5. And they're sprinting to take Heroic's pick away from them. Let's see what the Dane CT side shapes up like. This could be it for the Julies. It's a perfect weapon for the... Oh. He's dead already. Glock is all it took. Shush is dead too. And those 3 B defenders feeling mighty silly now.
You want me to be that guy?
Go on.
This round's done.
Thanks. Stown disagrees. He'll get a 1 before he saves. No, they are charging into the site.
It's good that he disagrees,
AK.
right? They've got these flashes, so they're going to need to get a move on. Refresh needs to help set them up here, but look at this crossfire. 1 in sight, 1 over towards graveyard, 1 back a pit. This is difficult.
Yeah, it starts on short. A late arrival library, that's going to be a good finish. It can't be Tessa's first contact. Here they come. The flash is pretty decent. Forces Axile off the line, but now just 1, and it's gone. Refresh, last to fall, and Gambit do take the pistol, and with 4 alive, no less. Flash is there, and so is the push. They've done well to find 2 frags
Now we're
there.
talking.
Yeah, we are. Weapons can be retrieved as well. That half wall cannot be held if you want to push other ways, and Tessa swings out to find another. Even Axile's having issues. I think the scout may have tagged him already. Cadian's finished the job, and Heroic, second round, could very well become theirs. They've turned it on its head. The weapon should be retrieved. An AK now for Cadian after finding Axile.
He has the bomb.
And Shiro's very loud about this. He knows Cadian was last spotted close towards the site. Back turn to it at the moment. And doesn't expect it. Cadian's got it for free. And a huge 3 AK save as well as a second round win.
Oh.
Significantly.
It's a lot more hands-on, right?
If I didn't land the dream job and get to live this fantasy that for some reason is my life.
Be a tradesman.
I'd probably try the trades.
Okay.
I think it would be just the satisfaction, dude. Every day's different. You're solving problems. You're using your hands.
Well, that's a nice kill. The Glock's actually working right there very, very late. Oh dear, this one almost getting messy. Some dinks here, there, and everywhere. And oh, naFi's grabbed another. They just wait out the clock. The last minute spurt of aggression here. And
He's actually got another kill. He's faked it out. Brave. Oh, and Tessus is dead. There's no way. There is absolutely no way. He doesn't check this down, but my God. Gambit spending 50 seconds in T-spawn.
It was more than that.
Talking about trades and Whose responsibility is this? It's Refresh, and he's gone. Testis is still on site. He's got 2 angles to be responsible for. It's just a nightmare, especially now he's lost Pit. Double swung, Inter's trades, and now the site is theirs.
Shouldn't be the retake here. Stan and Cadian need to save.
You talk about leaders that make space. You know, you saw what nafany just did there? He went solo long. Hobbits found it. The AWP shut down, and now Tessus, 1 man, an MP9, and a whole site to defend on his own. The cavalry's on its way, but he will be smoked. It's not easy for Stan to find impact. This MP9 has to do an awful lot. The flashes are good. The spray's better. The rest locked behind the flames. Smoke again, keeping Tessus safe. This is a great reaction from the Danes. And in fact, Shush has even pushed mid. Intus with the bomb. Losing that aggression seems to be the recipe for success.
Oh, Axel's not been heard.
Yeah, quick reaction out of Refresh, though. What can you do for us, Axel? 30 seconds. The bomb's under Shush. And not an easy duel to win out. Can he do it all? He certainly can. Nice work from the new addition. He's been quite quiet here on Inferno, kept caged.
It doesn't convert. No head armor. He goes down. The bodies are dropping here for Heroic. This is sketchy, Down.
I don't think he's scared at all. Oh, now he is. Missing that shot. He knows they're going to try and close the gap, and he has done very well to get around the corner. He knows it's going to be a bait. Can't pull the trigger in time, or at least not adjust, because now they have the sight, and Axel with the AWP is a perfect weapon for this job. No smoke needed. I'll just take the fight. Cadian's ready. And so the CTs do have a man advantage for this plant. Look at nafany, by the way, in apps. I don't think they're going to be playing for the win unless Inters fancies himself a full 1 versus 3. nafany is on A site. Yeah, if they take their time. He's already thrown out the smoke to isolate the potential banana on the post.
Oh, no.
He's quick.
Oh, no.
And he's already found Cadian. This could spiral now. Gambit.
He's coming.
No way Shush is expecting this. Is even an AWP for him to pick up and play with. He now does strike with a P250. Inter's found, but the time now favors them. Refresh, he's going for the hold. Pros do not fake. nafany doesn't call the bluff in time.
Oh!
Big play. Brave from Refresh. Stares him down and pulls to the round 9. I think he feels a bit of a tingle.
Here they come.
Yeah, they're going so fast. No way. Shush has got the first chance. It's Cadian that stops him from touching the ground. And Cadian again, actually locking them down. More to come. Inter's barrel spotted. Cadian 3 frags in quick succession. Shiro was his next victim. Now it's his turn to work his magic. An entire squad up against him. Shush over the smoke. Can't spot him. Can't adjust. A nice play. Heroic, a 10th. Up mid now. Heroic think they've got the read. Tessus, he's got so much util, but he wants to fight instead. Loses it out. 1 frag's good, but Shiro's done better. 2. Gambit have an advantage in a smoke that does mean the mid to B is a possibility. They're walking apps, though. Keeping them guessing. Shush, nice double. Needs a reload. Cadian can't fill the gap if Shiro takes him down. Everything so far coming from the AWPer. And now the whole round has to as well. He found all 3. An ace clutch, the only way Gambit post a 14th here in our 25th.
And they split up as well. They are worried about the pivot back towards the B bomb site. Shiro's coming A.
How much room is Shush giving him? Okay, so he's actively ready to fight, and that could be an advantage. Back turned. And a relief, I'm sure. Heroic 12. Yeah, this could be a bit of a bait. They might think there's only going to be 1 there. The smoke comes out. They try and disrespect, and look at the massacre. 3, in fact, on the 1 clip. Tessus doesn't even go for the reload. 6 was enough for the 3rd. And Gambit, that's just completely fallen apart. They found the early frag.
Saving. This grand final, I won't lie, with the scoreline that we saw and just how honest Heroic were kept throughout that first half, it was looking...
Gambit find their early frag, trying to pick up the pieces Tessus has left for them to deal with. They're in CT. It's a good 1-for-1. Cadian's actually got a collat. 2 with 1 bullet. Both of their positioning. And there's the first. Nice find. Shush aware of the new box AWP. Hobbit can start his flank. And Shiro just trying to bait as best he can. Shush been turning it on. The headshot's there, but the frag is Shiro. And another sniper fills the feed, in fact. On A this time, Cadian catching Axile. He's often up to funny business in the apartments. This time he doesn't even get to make it there.
There's a cheeky line, I think, being held. Double AWPs on the T side.
Yes, Down is in such a prime position to find this frag.
Barrel spotted.
And the frag collected. Short-lived success for Gambit. Heroic not letting this one go easy. If Cadian does get caught by that flick, yeah, just exposed to Refresh, and it doesn't get better than that. Stan greets him with an AWP. Flames on the floor. Stan standing in limbo, and there's going to be more damage. Inters lives on. A smoke to try and segregate them. Shush is on a very fast flank, and he has the weapon for the job. Good find. Gambit. These MAC-10s have been slowed down. The incendiary is going to really force their hand as well.
Oh.
Long range with the MAC-10. Not bad. Up against the rifle. He's actually given them a way back out of Banana now. Something. Inters not going to have anything to contribute. And yeah, Axile, the 8 HP, 1v4. He's good. Not that good. 15 for Heroic. Hello. That's that point. It was their pick, and to be able to convert it. Flash for Tessus to have a look. And Cadian wants to contest as well. They want to stand and fight. Heroic. Best defense, a good offense. And he does hit the first. Sends Nafany back down. Forced
Oh, no!
No! Disaster strikes for Shiro. Puts one into Inters. Friendly fire. Trying to bail himself out of trouble is Hobbit. Cadian's been caught as well. Perhaps Shiro can redeem himself. Hobbit from long, another shot hits. Shiro's hitting everyone, teammates and galore. Hobbit trades. Shiro's down, but they have the advantage down to secure it in regulation. He was the B player, they know it all too well. Hobbit with a safe plant, can't be found from shore. Axile digged into the pit. He's got so much util, but Stounders wants to have a little look, and by crouching, he may not be spotted. Axile does spot him, but he's unscathed. That's a good bit of info. Hobbit's low.
Fighting.
Double peek.
Oh!
White transfer in time. All right, we need more. More than regulation. More rounds for the first map of the best of 5. Gambit Heroic to be separated in OT in 3. Oh, he was ready for that. He used the knees as enough of a cue to catch Nafany and knocks his beret clean off.
It's a big shot.
Hanging with the very best in this grand final. Showing what they're worth. Cadian finds his first. Hobbit wants to try and return the favor. He is pushed up on half wall by the molly. The smoke does guise his advance. Nades and Molotovs. And a Hail Mary push. Good grief, Stound nearly gets 2. He does. By virtue of the nade, Cadian shuts him down what he started with the transfer. And Gambit is still ringing. Tessus will have a look, won't he, off the flash. And there goes Shiro. Nice play from Heroic. And a dream start. Finding early frags and converting them. Another tech. Okay, seems like Gambit are having their fair share of issues here. There's a time and a place.
Yeah, the freeze time ticking on down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Away we go. A little bit of a stalled start to this one, but Cadian, if he can find another opening like that, he'll be very, very lucky to do so.
Gambit's T-side's been struggling. And now aggression being thrown into the mix. Previously an AWP frag in mid. Now they want to try and send the AK straight in. Dirty work done. Inter's nice, quick to the draw. Bomb loose on the floor just for a moment. Now it's Heroic that will have to overcome this disadvantage. And at this moment in time, you can't... Oh, Shiro, he hears it. And he suspects contact. Easy as that. Trigger onto the first. Tessus is there, and Naxile's swing is met by lead. Good shots. Tessus, he's got a kit. Really light on time, though. He needs to be on the site in about 5 seconds. And it'll be Nafany to confirm Gambit's return. This is MR3. 3 rounds on either side. First to that magic number of 4, course 21. Cadian may not expect this. Oh, what an angle from Hobbit. And what a way to find an early frag onto the AWP, no less. He punishes that tendency, that late re-clear, that AWP fight that often favors Cadian.
Oh, this trap in top mid is perfect if Heroic don't rotate away. 3 here to deal with this.
Oh, not elevated, no boost, so comes down to just timing. And they'll smoke Boiler to focus their attention mid, and on the flash, Inters is ready. Gets awkward now, trying to bait them in. They want to flash and go, but they're back to B. Hobbit still hasn't moved. And it might even catch him. Oh, he heard him drop off. It's down. Great reactions. And another on the spray. Oh my God, he gets 3. He's made a round out of this. They lost 2 players early, but Stown on his solo B hold has made it competitive and a little intimidating. Axile forced back into the site. The smoke a little deeper than he'd have liked. And they're working their way through construction. Now, there is an incendiary. They'll throw that towards Shiro's position. That's great. It's going to spread. He's got to move. And he is out into the open. Shush collects. This is amazing from Heroic. And Axile can't handle it either. They do successfully retake the B site, and 2 on the CT side from Heroic.
Great stuff from Stown there.
He'll be there in time. So much util used. 20 seconds. They still don't know what's happening. Here comes the commit. All 5 Danes flooding in to the spray of nafny. 1 for 1. Trades good. Good enough for a plant. I hear the scope. Shush readies himself for war. And he does manage to just crab walk out. And now Refresh takes contact as well. And no hope, no surrender. Heroic take 18 right out of the gates on the T side.
They're pushing.
Flash is going to catch him if they're not anti.
No one's anti.
They throw nades towards Shiro though, and that tag up and they fall down. Okay, so we've got a double nade. He's got a double kill. He's definitely trumped them there. Oh, and then more nade damage just to sour the mood further.
Someone needs to make a play from Heroic here. That top banana smoke might actually draw them in. You know, they could creep into it, get a pop flash, and try and go through. nafny to the site, the boost up on the flower pots, and
they could still lose this, you know. Like, if that B take comes in quick, Shiro's going back to A. There's only 2 here. If they find one of these early on the boost, Hobbit not getting checked, and nafny already drawing attention elsewhere. The backs are turned and the bodies are dropped. Gambit 17, and a clean one as well. They'll take that, even recovering an AK for their troubles. Every time Heroic tried to go A, it was Axal and Inters with 2 quick frags and everyone else falling by the wayside. Here they come. nafny goes down, looking great for Heroic. Really good for Heroic as Down snatches his 29th frag. The A defenders fall flat as a pancake, and yeah,
this could be it.
Hobbit's face says it all. The realization that this super strong start, the super high highs you rode in the first half, now here in the, essentially the 4th. On overtime, Cadian can close it right now. He's flashed off the line. It's a good start. They need much more. And ahead of the Flames, Hobbit catches Tessus. That's testing them. Oh! Great shot through the smoke from Shiro. If only they had more time. Star potential all over the server. Shiro in, and that's it. Heroic erupt with their map pick conversion. Incredibly close quarters. 11-4.
Back and forth we go. Already pulling rotations here, and quickly over towards this B bomb site. Shush is there.
Yeah, and there's no smoke. It's just going to be that USP. Already spots one. Axal, great movement, but a great shot from Shush. Going to turn the flash, and now Axal is going to try and make space. He's done a great job off the back of the flash. Now the smokes are up, and the frags are too. Hobbit with a nice frag. He's even got a smoke to block off the other side. He's opted to drop it and sit within it. Stops one entire avenue of assault from the CTs. They either fight on left side or walk through the smoke grey screen. It's inspired, and 3 frags from Hobbit. Gambit. Seems simple, but very effective.
Yeah, and back very quickly there, ahead of the rotation. Shush does his best to slow it on down, but a pistol round, and hard to sink your teeth into, but I think this one might deliver a little bit more so. nafny will take down Stown, just 3 to find now, and they're trying to do any damage they can. Shiro takes a bullet into spot to jiggle. Well, the bomb's going to go off any second now. They're just mopping up the final few. Cadian can't get anything for his troubles. Bomb goes off, and Axal, the smooth.
All the nuances coming out, and Tessus tested. Big green tick in that column.
And that's what they need to do. Silence nafny. Shush has found one as well. Axal, that's a big name to fall. 3v5.
Okay, now that does feel a bit different. Early disadvantage for Gambit to overcome, and you know Heroic haven't been taking this A ramp quietly. They do like to continue to take that info, and it seems that Cadian's also well aware that there's potential for this. He'll be posted up solo, exclusively responsible for A. So if Hobbit doesn't expect it, it's a nice find, and Cadian can reposition. And they'll hear that. They know short is no longer a threat. Look at that. Knives out. They're not scared at all. Cadian sound cues back into the site, but he is posted up.
Should have another here.
Yeah, should. Oh, just mantle up and find the frag. Anything. He can just force a rebuy out of Heroic. He'd love one of these two. Shush and Tessus were in prime positions to take that fight. Refresh, working on that slow flank as Gambit work on their slow attack into the smokes, into the site. Shush onto Axal. Hobbit leaps through for a crucial find. Bomb will not be able to be planted just yet. A nice incendiary out of Cadian buys time for Refresh to lock the doors behind them. They cannot leave. And with 25 seconds, that seems more and more clear. Going for the AWP, though, in order to try and find a way in. perhaps a fake from Inters or even a full plant. That could draw Cadian in. He's actually hit the wall bang. Won't find the second. Inters just standing stationary.
Refresh is coming.
Yeah, and Hobbit's not ready for it. He's so distracted. Bullets from every other angle. Refresh will happily collect it. Often we're talking about navi on short. We saw a glimpse of it with the Mac-10. Oh,
dead.
Dear.
There he is.
That's quite the flash. navi wants more off the second, and he confirms that they're just tucked in. Oh, navi, just as you mentioned his name, he comes alive in the server with double entry frags. The hard work is done. The rest of formality, and it's Shiro's AWP that will connect Refresh down to just a scrap. And Shiro's not having any of it. The wallbang will convert, and the round will go Gambit's way.
Oh, already hunting here. Shiro making sure he can't rotate through. Bomb's gonna get planted from Inters. Shush would love to hold on to that AK. These rounds have really just tapered off after the opening exchanges. It's just not enough bodies there for Heroic to fight. Shush will be hanging around towards spawn. Picks too far. Shiro gets the kill. 5th round on the board here in Heroic. Well,
navi's holding the perfect line for Cadian as soon as that smoke does drop.
oh dear, it gets worse. Surely they don't want to lose this AWP.
Oh, yeah, surely. He's still sticking around. Begging for something. They don't even have a kit, Chad.
Yeah, they should get out of there. Get out of there now. Cadian, you're going to lose the AWP. You're going to lose everything here. Oh, bodyguards. Make sure at least he stays alive for now, but he's worried about here. Behind him, the push. He's heard some steps. He's grabbed another. All right, he'll get away with the AWP, but it looked very sketchy for a second there, and what already felt like a done round. 7-3.
Kalamata lives the whole 9 yards.
Heading, if he wants to go for this fight, it's so difficult. I'm not sure how he's going to be able to make this one work, but this is the same setup they used before with refresh and close, and they clamped him on in.
Yeah, and Cadian again caught completely.
Oh!
What a transfer from Hobbit! That was like the next bullet. As soon as Cadian was confirmed, I feel like that next bullet was already into the second. All right.
Like another round done already, though.
Yeah, I take it all back. Hobbit had other plans.
Because now they're grouping up and pushing B. Maybe this is the right play.
Yeah, maybe. That's if Stown doesn't get the multi of his own. Baited in. Axel's got the bomb on his back. He can't afford to lose that. And they do go hunting successfully. Shush his head to be mounted on the wall a little later. They're busy now. Got a grand final to win. Okay, does he really want to go for the move? Yes, both there though. A valiant attempt. Very fruity. So what's going to happen for Shush is a quick death. Axel straight over. And they're looking to go. He's got so much control of that AK. Nearly 3. The round surely locked in. Refresh is the only one close, and the nade might have his name on it. It is Gambit. Such flair, such pizzazz.
Bomb's about to go on off. And that'll be it. So 11 for Gambit here and familiar scenes.
He is 100% successful so far, and he continues on to test us a tag. He lives on. Surely a UMP from Refresh could have punished, but no. Not interested. And there's the B frag, Chad. It's happening again. Go away. Let navi do his thing. Kill someone. Finish B.
They're just looking like this. You bang on. It's exactly like it was. You know, they're looking sharper. Cadian needs to get something out of this. He's blind. He's flashed back. Shiro's still got the rotation. Axel's found Stown.
He's actually single-handedly taking B while the rest of the team catch rotates. Like, they're just saying, Axel, go kill. Oh, it's actually, like, this is when we casted the first half before. We'll do it again. Like, Gambit look untouchable right now.
Yeah.
Truly untouchable. Like, there's a giant, independent, or rather individual gap between these two teams. I'm sure we'll have our thoughts changed in our second half. Gambit just 4 rounds away from tying up this grand final 1 apiece. They do have Refresh up short though.
Yeah, but they're really working with a whole lot of nothing. Cadian would have to get the entry onto B and...
Oh, a goosh. And a chance, a very small one. Inters is there and so is Axile. Hobbit checking out Refresh's position, tries to clear short, and now with more contact B, I wonder if that's going to stimulate a bit of a rotate. Shiro spotted on the A default boxes, and Refresh sticking around is indicative of a bit of an A. They are in the right place again. Gambit seem to be rotating just a little bit quicker than we saw in that first half. more damage. And a chance on Inter's taking a look, flashes up, and so is Tessus. Nice frag on the P250. And Inter's is gone too. Tessus is pulling Heroic across the line here, unless Shiro's got something to say about it.
To get the bomb down.
10 seconds, you're absolutely right. And now he's lost all of his teammates. This plant could be challenged. They haven't. And Tessus still has a chance to make the impact. It's denied by Axile. Oh, if Hobbit gets his time, he's always seems to have a good read on when to take that contact. They're pushing up the site. And no, they just assume it's clear. The play from Gambit. Another genius move to put them in a good stead for this one. Bombs loose on the A site. Just shush and refresh. They do find rifles. Yeah, the new boys that's undefeated Heroic since they joined. But this time up against the undefeated, or perhaps undefeatable, Gambit. Certainly in this one. 5 HP. Go on. Sun down.
Hey.
Oh my god, no way! Refresh, warming up the Deeg. Whew. Keeping us on notice. Stop writing me out of this bloody round. He's going to have a peek over that. He's even going to find Shush. See you later, Alligator. They're pushing. Oh, Axile. A lot more than he bargained for around the corner, and two important frags. I don't know if Shiro's really got much more to say about this when he'll be flashed off the lines. And this certainly bodes well now. The incendiary's a bit late. Two pushed up on the gens, though.
They're going for it.
They are, and Shiro might even go for the strafe if Hobbit gets contact. Oh, they both fall. Gens neutralized. Issues now. Flash for the next fight. They know it will be close. Cadian can't help. Refresh is isolated. Will they check their corners? They always do. And they've found another. This Gambit retake is brilliant. The one way's out, but no hope. And 15 for Gambit. Heroic, they threw everything they could. See what sticks. Axile, the B defender, he's been a real thorn in Heroic's side. Always capable of just finding perfect time to make some contact, make some bloodshed. Good find from Tessus. They're coming into B now, and Inters actually chooses to stand and fight. It's not the perfect weapon for the job, but he does very well to connect. And Tessus, relentless in the wallbang.
Just tickling him, really.
Straight through the girder. It's just not the one. He's not even allowed to reload. And 16-3. Damn. Gambit, turn it around and take us straight to a third, sprinting through their map pick. Of long-range exchange. It's certainly plenty of them on train, and hoping to level the odds. Tessus is using himself as a bit of like an info decoy. No armor. Takes the first info on pop. No one's there to contest, and Stown has revealed his P250 on Ivy. Cadian takes that opportunity to take a little bit of space out all off. Enters, readies himself for heaven. So Gambit are at the crucial moment of this round, finding that first fight, first blood drawn, and Hobbit finding another as Shush walks out main.
Bomb's in the open now.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. They've even re-smoked main, trying to getting out of there now. These duels all favor Gambit. This one perhaps does not. It's down, a gap. Axile's left Ivy, assumed he's rotated out. But just like that, Axile 2 taps and executes. So clean, so easy, Stown alone. I wouldn't be surprised if Axile takes this one as well. Back-to-back triple kills in CT pistols as well. We saw it on in Vertigo. He's done it again here, Axile, and woof, not going to get any more. Nice shooting from Stown. He's going to get overwhelmed, just not enough bullets, not enough time, not enough health.
Another pistol for Gambit here, and looking good again.
So ready. And does land that first tag, the MP9 combined, and okay, 2 frags with their pistols.
Should go down.
That has to be the plant.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, well, that's the bomb loose. And just Tessus making this Glock threatening, even recovering a scout. Fair play. It's not a bomb plant, but it is 3 kills. They forced 3 members of Gambit to rebuy, and it's not pretty. The smokes have arrived exactly as he has.
They're quite passive on this.
Yeah, there's a real chance to really catch Gambit sleeping here. Nade damage is fantastic, and Tessus just gets caught straight through the smoke. Gambit fend off the assault. Nothing to show for it. He's still out main, but not for long. Shiro peeks out on green.
And you can't blame Gambit. You can't really blame Heroic. They're trying to...
None of it's going to be heard. They don't have anyone in pop, so...
There's going to be 3 here. They're already rotating.
Yeah, Inters is actually going to be in the right place, and Hobbit readies himself to unload the mag into 3. He finds 1. It's Inters, though, on the oil. Bit of a hectic spray, leaves naphany all alone. It could have fallen apart for Heroic on multiple occasions onto the site. Now, however, the bomb down, and this round is destined to be theirs. Cadian confirms suspicions. And we have ourselves a Heroic on the board, starting early on this T side. 3CT still looming. I think this is going to be Gambit looking for financial damage here. Nice shots. So, wow, naphany does manage to force one out. Cadian was there for a very important trade, and Cadian only had 7 HP as well, so that could have gone awry.
And so that probably pays in with a factor or two.
But also the game you dedicated your whole life to and actually potentially being...
Oh, they're pushing. Looks like they're going to be going heavy for this Ivy lean.
Ta-da! Cadian may not be ready. Not at all. And they both go down. Okay. Alarm bells ringing. This is an issue.
A big issue. A huge issue.
Yeah, especially if Hobbit CZ works out for the first refresh. Gone. He's not going to greed for the rifle. He'd rather find Shush. It's not going to happen, but instead that bomb plant can be contested, and he's tagged him. Some weird twist of fate keeps Shush alive, and Tessus is as well. He's nowhere near the site. If they kill him, that defuse practically a guarantee. They're into the site now. They're doing it. They've even got a smoke for the defuse. They don't have kits, and Tessus knows it. Molly's not going to help him. He has to contest the flash and the spray. It has to be perfect first time. He's not even fighting. He's not even fighting. And Gambit win it with just a Kevlar vest and a P250. Pins pulled. It's so audible. He readies himself for battle. They go on the second flash. He's still got vision, though. And it all comes down to that. Shush with a crucial trade. Now the bomb perhaps can go down, unless Shiro's got something to say about it. Toes. Oh my god, it's actually going to be enough. He does knock him off the bomb. The tiniest angle. Clips the fingernails, and oh, there's another to come. Bomb is down, but Cadian's under so much pressure. A great shot just to bail himself out of trouble. A flash is necessary for another fight. Inter's not blind, but not dead either. Cadian trying to be the hero. Kate cut by Axile, and there you have it.
This feels dire. Axile has mid control. The rotation's already over towards B. They can rotate another man if they want. Axile's about to call Ivy clear. Inters can get on over. Here they come.
Test it again. Can he seriously do it again? Mixing it up, and again on the first. No one can get through Hobbit without bloodshed. Shiro doing a great job to find more frags. naphany even catching Tessus as he elevates, and Chad, you bang on. It does just melt into nothing. They're going through that. Stack nades. Inters, he knows he's under so much pressure. He can't stand to deliver, but Axile can in support. The bomb's there, confirmed it. Stounds across, it's a bit of an issue. Tessus from main for the chance to trade, pushing forwards. Axile has no issues. 3 quick ones.
And the ladder's been heard. They know where refresh is coming from.
Come and get me, boys. 7. No one's scathed, but Inters has found a perfect angle for this exchange. Blind, sure, but not spotted. Tessus is out on Olof, and oh. 3 frags. Only Tessus and refresh. And already looking like an impossible task.
How insane is that? We just spectated Inters for all of that, and he only gets involved in the final kill. His position was set up for all of those frags. He didn't even need to do anything other than stay alive.
Tessus wants to do more. And despite the flash, Axile and naphany combine for 2. This time, Cadian and Refresh not willing to bend the knee. Surging further forward, a wild spray into Hobbit does get him on notice. He'll have to tuck in. And Shiro has a sitting duck and the bomb. Gambit just turn Heroics around. Cadian going for an elevated angle. This is great. It's in the blind spot of Inters. He won't be able to react in time. Does do damage. But Shiro, whose frag has given them a chance, now can win the round by virtue of the clock alone. Cadian wants the bomb. 15 seconds. Shiro's just delaying the retrieval as best he can. Oh! Double spray! Shiro, a cheeky smirk, but he shatters the dreams of Heroic. The Deagle opens up the round. He had the bomb on his back, so he might want to head back. Instead, no, just drops it and heads on forward. Holding W straight through. Chance to punish. Shiro has caught him, and Refresh recovers an AK-47 for more, but he's on the floor. Shush and Cadian, armored to the teeth, equipped with every weapon they desire, but the flank is coming in, and naphany, if he just keeps depressing this issue, Cadian's not looking. They have to be aware this is a possibility. I think he's just gambling and hoping no one's going to take a look. Nade into the M4. Now Shush needs a quick one here. Axile's above him. He has already found naphany dancing around the trains. This is perfect, but from above he strikes and a quick adjustment. Shush saves Heroic's hide. And they better run and hide because Gambit are here. Third map train continues after the break. They might want to take Ivy back. Currently, there's so many unanswered questions. They want to try and take a frag and then swarm that position, take that part of the map back and refresh. Back-to-back frags. Shiro with a good chance. He knows Cadian was main. And Hobbit duking out with him as well. He's already found that head. It shouldn't be much more, and it isn't. 3 frags from Refresh gets Heroic a 6th early. Smokes pop.
They got space now.
Lots of space already into the yard and uncontested. navi's so far pushed up. He's actually found Stown straight through the smoke. Blind as can be. Hobbit onto Tessus as well, which leaves only 3. Heroic do need to contest this, but Axel's checking the backtracks and he's already taken down Cadian. All of those goodies, the org, the armor, it's all gone. Refresh steals the one standing strong. The only one standing strong now is Shush. And long range, the MP9's not built for it. Axel is.
Oh, they're going to be too late.
Yeah, weapons are back out now, but Tess is finding Naf, and he does mean that there's now a 2-pronged assault. Pressure into the brown hills.
Didn't hear it.
Not even hearing it now. This is a chance. A huge one for Heroic to strike back with some vengeance. It's completely taken out Gambit's attack on main. They have to go and clear these halls, make sure there's no funny business close. And he's got Shiro on the org to pepper what's left. Tessus is flanking. That's kind of tough. Intus wants to push forward, and that's what Refresh was waiting for. Nice start. Poor finish. Down on the Deeg. Seems good. It's only Shiro they have to find now, and there's an entire Heroic squad coming in for this collection. That'll be nicely done. They wrap it up with 4 potential weapons to be recovered. They will find them all. An org. Bit of resilience. Bit of a response from Gambit.
Oh, Hobbit.
Hobbit is doing it all. And he's...
Look at this room.
Oh, he gets across. The shot looked good, but Hobbit's taking space. He's doing this all on his own. He was upper. Now he's pushed up Z. Shiro losing his duel with Tessus, which is crucial. But with the bomb down now, Inters can focus his attention there. Hobbit can work his magic elsewhere. Dark, evil magic. He sees you, but so does Tessus. More frags contributed. Inters not expecting a second from the flank. He'll have to just panic, not to be. And Heroic, they weather the storm of the Gambit B take. There should be nothing to say. And Axile meets the AWP early with his back turned. They are rushing down, and he's immediately going to fall out. Not a fight he wants to take, and that one is nice and clean on the AWP, and nice and clean on the round. Doesn't get cleaner than this. Nice shot.
Yeah, Tessus is beast mode right now. 21 kills for him. Even grabs the AWP again, so...
It's a powerful position from Shush. He will be blind, but vision's restored, and down goes Inters. 1 for 1. Hobbit's in. 2 on 4. Certainly would love another from Cadian. And now Shiro, the glass cannon that could. Looking to shatter the competition. Just gets tagged up by Stown. The nade can finish the job right here, right now. Oh, pushing forward. This is a genius play. He doesn't have any safe pavement to plant. Oh, the flames will finish it. I thought he had a chance there. If only he had another 20 seconds to play with. And will be eventually found. If Axel hits this AWP shot, suddenly Heroic could be in a spot of bother. The bomb is down. They're heading backtracks. Molly for Tessus' position. If Shiro can just stay in, he knows Ivy's a problem. And Axel springs to action to help them. This one AWP that's fallen on the site is now another one. Heroic, you can't lose this. Gambit are taking it by force. 3 from Axel, all from Axel. 1 still pop, Shush Ivy. Crossfire established, they're so safe. This is almost a guaranteed kill into Shush. They're doing it. They're doing it with Glocks. And the rest is finished off. Axel, you animal. Started with a deagle, ends with 4 kills and an AWP. Heroic sent straight back to hell. I can't believe it. And you know, I know it's easy to just sit there in your armchair and go, what are Heroic doing? Dude, Gambit were playing mind games with their comms.
Need to bounce back. Tessus needs more.
He does. They know exactly where he is. And Axel wants to force the issue, but great play from Tessus. A pre-fire on the push has put his team in a good stead again, completely unthrown. Does get a bit hungry for it, but it does bait Shush in for a lovely double. They weren't expecting it. Shiro hits the nastiest of flicks. Is he gonna take pop?
No way.
Okay, Cadian saves the day for Heroic, but I mean he's holding the backtrack this time. And damn, Axile, what's going on with this crosshair placement? Every bullet he fires seems to find a connection. It's down under a lot of scrutiny. Even the bullets hitting him, and now he does connect. How has he pulled it off again?
Go on, B.
Here they come, just Shush. Nice find in the first. They've already dropped down. Hobbit with the dink. They can't convert, and that's enough. Shiro's AWP. If he could find Shush, could have had something to say. And there you have Heroic stabilizing. Gambit with their half investment Gambit. Cadian has to tuck in. He's going to be pressured from above. Nafany's up and down. Nice repositioning from Cadian. He's found Shiro. Nothing for him to say about this one. And a late boost of the low HP player. That's something.
Axel.
He has got a good position and a good shot. Only 2 remain for Gambit. This is a crucial moment because that bomb needs to be planted. The incendiary might spread. Hobbit
deep.
Gets it in. Axel would have to come up clutch. Hobbit's alongside for the ride. Playing in close box, it does nullify the Ivy threat. He can sit there and let Axel work his magic towards Z. Or not. Stown catches him and he's got too much to do. 15 is going to be found first by Heroic, and it's down to Cadian. And Stown can win it all for Heroic here if he times it right, but I think the barrel may have been spotted. He knows Hobbit's an issue. No, he doesn't.
Oh,
he
no!
loses his life, he loses the value, and the bomb's now down. Heroic's hopes start to be shattered. Who can piece them together? Maybe Cadian from Ivy. They're all close to the site. Shush ready to take this fight, and already Axile active. He's taken him down. And in the loss of Stown, it feels like they've lost the round. Gambit holding him at bay. It's only Cadian. 1 versus 3, and we're off to OT. Of course we are. Inseparable in regulation. Inferno all over again. Overtime required to separate here on the 3rd. Admittedly, he has no info that is inters about the main push, so they might have to consider that one off the table for now.
They're going back towards B with the bomb here. Axile is just selling the fake. He might even get this kill as the smoke fades.
There's 2 of them.
He might even get all these kills.
3 of them, though. And there it is, grey screened, and they do unload their mags, but as it settles, they realize perhaps they've been hoodwinked.
They're quick on this. They're coming down low ramp already.
Ooh, damn. Hobbit wasn't expecting that from Shush on oil. They're already down the ramp. Cadian hunting for this cross. They will smoke him off. He'll try and get ahead of that. And he is in time. No, he's not. Still pulls the trigger. Inter's down. That's a big find. The bomb will be planted. And it seems they're trading blows. Shiro's caught another on the advance. Tessus will not be involved in the 2v3. Nafany's pushing up close, and they've just passed each other. Refresh considering his options, but he's hunting for more. Now he has to react. He's chosen to hide. Shiro's found. 1 upper, and he knows Nafany was pushed up. Oh, Mantle can't adjust either. Nice try. Dink's found, but Gambit 2 more.
And it makes sense considering how much he's been bullied. He's actually having refresh, watch it with the rifle instead, but Hobbit might get pushed out high ramp here. Shush is on the timing, he takes one down, so that's a good opening, but is it going to be enough? Had openings before here, and they slipped the net again into the backlines. There's nobody to clean that one up.
Oh, Axel, he just held W, and they have lost everyone. Okay, maybe less of a threat now. Opts for old bomb, and taps away at Tessus to confirm his position. Cadian has his AWP, makes it look easy, and that's that was the crucial round, right? Heroic. E-box, main, pop, that's the fight he was waiting for. With Stown gone, they start their maneuvers. Out Z, Hobbit fast, gets across onto the train itself. Cadian confirms the Orb's main side. Hobbit might start his project to cross towards Sandwich. If he gets across, oh, and now they're on the defuse. Who's going to contest? It's Tessus on E-box, reveals it, but Hobbit's up the train. And Cadian confirms it, but they can react. If he could just transfer, it's not happened. Shiro trying to ninja it, does react in time to knock him off, and he's just going to find some frags. Not the round. Heroic will equalize 17 apiece.
They parks down over towards Ivy, and he has a full kit of grenades for this, so could start selling it.
Hobbit was a real issue for them last time. And Nafany's actually going for a little bit of Hall's aggression. There's the bomb. Cadian. The tail of the assault has been snipped. Nafany, however, won't get much more. Hobbit will. Continues to deny entry. Only Stown. And he was supposed to be the surprise element. The flank to finish it. They plant for him. Gambit seemed to be considering this as an option now. Inters is actually checking it. And hesitant. Passive. They know they have the bomb. They have the round as well. There's nothing that Stown can do about it. He'd need 2 quick headshots. The bomb is under CT control. 14 seconds. There's just nothing. Nothing for Stown to be had. And 18's found first by Gambit. He's taken some damage, but he's living on in the backtracks. Axel's now been caught out. It looks like they're doing it. Oh, double overtime. 2 frags away. Heroic refused to quit. As does Nafany. It's Stown entry frag into a 3K. Gambit not going to have train just yet. Heroic refused to surrender and will have to start all over again.
Cadian's actually trying to knife him in this situation. He might get it too. Cadian, you absolute madman. All right, 18-18.
Well, that's going to hype his boys up, and the slate is wiped clean. Everything that has happened so far. Once a nice quick opener, and it's right there for the taking. navi gone. Cadian going to weather the full Molotov in order to retreat back up that ladder quickly. I think they want to pounce onto B.
Starting to look like themselves here.
They are, and Hobbit's got another 1v3 to deal with. They're all on the site, he's alone. The rotate's coming in. Shush, if he was to go down, that's the bomb, and it's been found, but Inter's not enough. And Exile, often detached from the pack. Might expect it to be clear.
Hasn't caught him on the jiggle. Oh,
Find quick reactions from Stown.
whew, okay, a bit of a sigh of relief right there, because every moment for Heroic looks a lot more cagey.
Another tag, this time from Stown. The double AWPs are working wonders so far. Cadian, he gave them the advantage early. And Tessus will finish what Stown started. Oh, it's perfect. Another drop straight into the M4 crosshair. No hope for the boys of Gambit in this one. It is the cleanest we've seen in some time. navi is pushed up, as always, leading from the front lines. Just a pistol on his hip, but it's the AK that draws blood. Tessus is gone. And Hobbit finding a quick headshot as well. Heroic, this retake setup doesn't work if you can't find a way in. Cadian's the one to provide it. Would need more. Shiro prepared for that. Double AWP retake, it's just not comfortable. Far from it. And the shots just keep coming Shiro's way. Another one on the cards. Stown denies. Time has ticked. And shots are hit. Nice start from Stown, nearly finds Exile. But Gambit, they do secure 21. Will this go triple overtime? That is the question. If Hobbit doesn't find this, oh shush. That has provided just enough to maybe force us into another, especially while Stown's hitting AWP shots. Gambit, another chance. Is it falling by the wayside? A shot missed. They've got 40 seconds. They won't be in a hurry, but Axel nearly lost his life there on the ladder. Oh, Stown, again, successful AWPing. He's having a couple of great ones here. 26 frags and counting. Heading towards a positive KD. And it's only Axel. They know where you are. Sandwich, last spotted. Tessus with more impact as he finds his 33rd. And we're off to another. My goodness, these two teams cannot be separated. And I know there's a break after train. There's a break before as well. We'll be right back with your third overtime. So they might smoke Stown out of position, but upper is the play. Shush. Can't decide where that util wants to go. It's actually perfectly dropped to stop the upper push through that smoke. They'll still have time to go for this, though. 3 CTs to receive. Here it comes. Good find on the first. navi returns. Trying to drop down. They're really trying to force this issue. Shiro and Hobbit do have the sight, but now it's all just down to one man.
Clutch master Shiro here.
Against AWPs as well. It's an AWP only death match to start off our third overtime. And he just lost a great deal of his health. We'll peek into the tight line and start his walk. This makes a lot of sense, but if he catches the timing, it's Stown's up there on the elevated angle. Shot. He knows it. He finds it, and now a 1v1. Shiro, the clutch master, steps up to the plate. Cadian, he's actually holding it, and I don't know if he can sit it. He's got the health, and he gets the defuse. Perfection. Cadian starts off strong, and look at him popping off.
Oh, dearie me. They need a lot of that in the room. They're getting fired up.
Like, I see real anger in his eyes there. Like, that's a man that wants to fight, wants to brawl, wants to biff. He does win the 1v1. They like to try and go backtracks on their smoke. Axile, oh, he's just dead to rights, isn't he? Turn the flash and will adjust nicely. Refresh gets off. And that is the first frag. Even a smoke for the backtracks. He won't want to push through that. Shiro, however, does evade the spray of Refresh and might be able to catch him.
Yep.
He knows. He wants to find him. Cadian, one. Refresh, another. They're all falling. Heroic with a near spotless CT round. They suspect Hobbit may be in the pop, and he's right to think so. Fading. And there you have it. 3 from Cadian. He is all over this map.
Oh, they're gambling B. It's the wrong call. It's going to be outside. Flashes are coming over. It's on Tessus. Oh, it's on Refresh. Tessus is dead.
Yeah, well, Refresh has already stood to deliver the first. Hobbit very quick on the trade down pop. And Cadian, the fact that he's managed to tuck it on this bomb train, it implies there's a slight chance, especially with down on that backtracks. If he could just destabilize that plant, which is exactly what he's doing. Oh, that's the bomb now on the back of Shiro. He needs Shush, and he finds it as well. No hope for Stown. The chances now squandered, and Gambit to close this gap to 22.
This would be some clutch. Look at all the kits scattered on the ground. So many to find. Time the problem now. Bomb always halfway ticked.
Okay, so they split it again. 2-1. Magic number 25. Shiro, prime position to catch one of them here. It's Tessus that falls. Down to 10 HP. Now, down. Bombs with Cadian, and now Ivy's dead. Inters has found him. Gambit sealing the deal here, closing the gap. Shush pays such a heavy price for his first unawareness, and Shush certainly seems aware. Inters, though, with just the P250, can't believe his luck. Orp on his back, doesn't need it for now, and Cadian reveals his location. I'm on the train. Come and get me, but Shiro hasn't made a peep. Cadian operating in the dark here, and time is on his side. If he could just get away, Shiro.
He knows where he is.
Yeah, but he doesn't have time for this. He needed the headshot. Cadian survives with 3 HP, and Heroic will take the round. Doesn't matter what you're going to do now. 3 HP is all that separates them, and Heroic secure it.
Oh.
And now Heroic are operating at a disadvantage once again.
Oh. Ned and his teammate there, Shush.
Yeah, they're flustered. Clearly, 40 seconds, he'll smoke the drop. They can't have pop. That's denied.
They know that there's 2 above there because of the nades as well.
Even the wallbang nearly finished the job. Heroic. They're 5 frags away from it, from securing the 2-1 lead in this grand final. Here they come, testing Hobbit once again. And already Axar's knocked one on their bottom. Nice tap, quick return. Stown. He hasn't got the time for this. The bomb's upper. He'd have to find all of the frags. There's just not enough time on the clock to make this happen. Not enough time in the day. Okay. Gambit 23, Heroic 24. The last round of which overtime are we in now?
Overtime 3. Okay. We're on the cusp of overtime 4. I just had to get the abacus out.
Nafany, warning shots. Does ward Shush off the first fight, stands and delivers one. Can he control the spray? Is a no. But that is brilliant. Inters peeks out. Still, even trade throughout. If Stown gets caught, nice reactions. Inters was ready for it. Straight through the smoke. He's got him.
15.
They have to plan. And not anymore, because Tessus has gone on the floor. It's only Cadian. What can you do? 10 seconds. He needs a quick no-scope and a plant. He opts for the plant instead. Hello? Pushing. No-scope. Time?
No time.
No time. We go again. I can't quite believe it. These two teams cannot be separated. Gambit Heroic heading into overtime 4. Stown works his Ivy magic again. XR typically very attuned to what Stown's trying to pull out. But he's off to the backtracks. Shiro, an uncharacteristic miss. Stown lives on. They're heading inner, and Hobbit pretty damn isolated. He's on his own right now. The fast flank from Nafany might be the best bet already. Orb shots exchange, but look at Hobbit's positioning. If he catches the right timing, that smoke could be a perfect guide. But Tessus was ready. He finds it. More impact from the Dane. Cadian's even found another on the rotate in. This is a T-side start from Heroic. And a very good one at that. Tessus so aware of that flank. He's caught them both. Any chances they had have now been completely removed. So,
the noisy cricket.
So nimble.
Oh.
Noisy cricket. Good reference.
He's going to get to hold on to the AWP.
Even has the audacity to peek for another.
Here come the smokes. It's on Tessus.
Out main.
Barrel spotted.
Nafany fully spotted. But it's enough of a bait just by existing that Tessus goes down to the AWP, refreshes up to his usual antics, completely solo into the site. Shiro shuts him up before he takes too much space, and there's a smoke that Cadian wants to completely disrespect. He's going for the plant. He's done well to make space.
Spotted.
And it's already another one for Stown. They're trying to push to punish. Stown, though, looking very sharp. The 2 AWPs is not the weapon for the job, but a miss.
Oh!
They both miss!
What is going on?
Shiro pulls the trigger first. It's only Stown. He can do this, and he has. There's not enough time. Shiro just doesn't have enough time. He does pick up the kid. He's hunting, hoping, maybe. No, it's not to be. Heroic 2-0.
Oh, jeez. AWP shots being missed right in front of one another.
Everyone knows everything. You've pulled every page out of the strap book already. The waste paper bin is full.
Strap book's on fire. Oh, Tessus with some room.
Yeah, he's out all off, but Axel does catch the timing on Sandwich. Now they have a two-man advantage. It smells like another 2-1 split. Another 2-1 split. They've been trading blows every time. 2-1, 2-1 again into quad OT.
This is a ratty angle for Refresh to clear onto Hobbit here.
It's very, very tough angle to work with.
Timing.
The timing favors Refresh, and he has provided one. As always, Gambit are quick to the return. Down the ramp, nice find. Stowns used his AWP well. With that low HP, he could find more. And now jumping over the AWP shot, Shiro will burn him. Just by firing the shot, he sends him into the flames to finish the job.
Still has the bomb here.
Yeah.
Oh, spotted again, surely there.
And they'll wrap it up with a 2-1 split. Gambit 20... No, nearly got confused by the HUD. Gambit 25, Heroic 26. We're off to...
They're going to do it again.
Yeah, they are.
They're already set up for it.
Swing, and it's gone 2-1. Hobbit finds them both as they try and contest. Refresh will not be finding another frag here. Shiro has been waiting for this frag the whole round long, and in pursuit of information, Shush catches an AWP bullet.
Just the AWPs now.
How many times have I seen Cadian drop into pop with an AWP this game? I don't know. Not today. It's down, 1-on-3. Shiro quick to deny, and we are all tied up. 26-26. Nearly 2 games of Counter-Strike in one map. He doesn't have any nades. They do, and we'll drop the smoke. That does leave something of a functional gap. Shush fires off the warning shots. There's 30 seconds, Gambit. They'll be coming in now. Oh, even better, an incendiary buys even more time for this rotate.
They still have to go. This is their only option.
This is all they've got. Tessa's even dropping another incendiary. Gambit bide their time, and they have punished the incendiary thrower. Hobbit, however, is caught. Nice catch from Shush. This is everything. Cadian had to find it, and he does. Now the bomb's loose with 15 seconds, and Shiro just has to try and wait for the fight. They're not going to give it to him. Now they do, and now the bomb can perhaps get across. He can't deal with it. Axel can catch it in time. He'll plant the bomb. They're giving it everything she's got, Captain. And it is only 1 M4, but the Dak is the first victim. He's pushed on the left side. Timing on this. Axel awareness is everything. He's just gone out into the blind spot. Being wrapped on by Refresh.
Oh, a miss!
And a miss from Stow. Nearly had enough time to adjust to that one. How Heroic will post around on the CT side. We keep...
Get one towards connector, smoke off that pop dog position. Tessus is pushing B.
Yeah, and for the first time, I think, in his life, Hobbit is not prepared. He is hidden. But yeah, will be shot in the side of the head. First blood drawn. Big from Tessus at such a late juncture of the game.
He called clear.
30 seconds. B's called clear. Cadian readies himself for war. They can win it right here, right now. 25. Nafany caught by the AWP. 3 frags separating Heroic from doing it. With the most tenacity we've seen from the Danes. They are finding every frag. Gambit, they started so strong, but Heroic, over the course of an absurd amount of rounds, are about to pull it across the line. Nearly 60 rounds of play, but there's Heroic seizing train. And that's only gonna get me even more ready for overpass. Oh, the testosterone and the morale of the goodness. A very nice heaven smoke thrown out from Monster, and they just want to push on in. Shush tested, flashes aren't there, or at least not catching him, but he still hits headshots despite the vision being denied. Now the bomb's been delivered. From denial to delivery, yeah, Axel, Shiro, they're falling apart at the seams here. They haven't got a single frag to show for it, just the one. Heroic run them down. Gambit trying to run into B. But it's true. You know, their teams need time to integrate. Clearly, Heroic have just hit the ground running, and if you win the final without dropping a single game, that would be quite the statement against the hottest prospect in Counter-Strike at the moment, and this is the perfect way to start. You've invested heavily, and you haven't even invested heavily in pursuit of SMGs.
Well, Hobbit, he's going to go down, and that right there for Heroic, based off of what I was just talking about with those eco rounds we talked about previously.
Navi smiling, saying it's not only us. And now Tessus has fallen. Here it comes. The wave of T-side. Yeah, Cadian gets away, though, with 4 HP. And now he can challenge that plant. If he could just knock them off it.
10 seconds.
Nafany's found them. And more than just 1, 2. As they emerge through the smoke, refreshes his next victim. And with 1 second to spare, Gambit have a perfect T round.
Hobbit's having a look on in. Shush looks away, so that's Gambit's first round. And
start tightening the thumb screws. Hobbit's doesn't seem to be anticipating down, or does he? Oh, he looks away but still adjusts in time. Hobbit
HP.
pulls it away. If he can get away from this, yeah, okay, Cadian is not going to let that happen. This is a bit of a hectic start.
2 of them might be stuck here in connector if they're not quick on the rotation.
Yeah, Cadian's done well to get out of there in time. He can play from wherever, just jump peek long, whatever he wants to do.
Well, Refresh is about to call B clear as well, so as long as Tessa stays alive and connected, this is a chance. Oh, they're coming down.
He's not looking. But he's going to go down. Gambit just group up and now have a man advantage. Don't forget, Refresh was working on a flank at that point. Easy smokes. Refresh, though, has a chance. Good control. Stabilizes the spray for a little extra damage onto Axile. But Cadian, he's already been magnificent throughout this series.
They're going back. Well, Gambit respond 2 rounds quickly here, and that one was a bit more chaotic. Heroic actually looking more confident, and maybe Trains inspired that in them because
3 on 4, still an advantage for the Danes. If they don't fall to the spray, Nafany gets it. Cold-blooded murder. Trade's important, found by Shush.
Refresh is flanking.
Yeah, and it's going to have to be a damn good one because Axile, taste of his own medicine, gets it on the FAMAS eventually. Now, yet to frag is Shiro, but he is somewhat of a clutch hero. Yeah, Shiro, no games today.
10 seconds.
He's going for a 10-second one. He can easily knock him off it. 3, 2, does he see the wires? Doesn't see the wires. And he's held by Refresh. Heroic clutch up. Nearly, though. Damn. Flash before they peek. They haven't considered Shush. And that's the frag he needed. Bomb's now loose on the floor. The man advantage returns to Heroic's favor, and they look to plant. Axile to bodyguard. Can't do much now. Refresh has deleted him, and the bomb is down, but what can you do? Inter's denied. And we keep trading blows. This grand final is starting to shape up to be one of the closest. Nafany's going to go on what nades? Who's going to be giving them the cue? Oh, barrel.
Spotted.
And he's reacted to them both. Hobbit's an animal. My God, the whole setup just got completely ripped apart with body shots and a spray transfer. Huh?
Simple as you like. And, well, now it's just going to be the save here for Refresh and Shush. Probably still reeling for how that fell apart so quickly. It felt like they had done enough to stop the attack. And there's always a magic line drawn in the sand with Axile.
Yeah, he seems to know where he wants to stop. Refresh, hello, and goodbye. Anticipating another one, and okay, Axile completely denies any finances into the next round of play, round 11, and they are naked. Oh. There they come. Nice little double dink. That puts Nafany down and a weapon to be retrieved. Strafe nicely to recover. Enters, got it on lock. So is Shiro. Yeah, he's got a couple this game. And that'll end nicely. Good damage. Really close to actually taking a couple more rebuys onto the Gambit roster, but instead they just nurture their bank accounts. And Hobbit's going to come and spoil the fun, but here we go. 18 seconds. That's the smoke I was talking about. Look what it enables Tessus to play around, and it's down. Finds the first 12 seconds. They really don't have a chance to get that bomb down now, and that is the dream. Hobbit tries his luck, has found the frag. If he could get the plant, that would be something else, but now it's down, missing his shots. Thank God he's fit the second. Shiro dies a second before. Phew. Maybe support from heaven, but...
That smoke will be there for the rest of this round. Oh, huge find.
Yeah, and that's going to force the rotate, or at least confirm their suspicions. Now Refresh has got it all to do.
This is all Refresh.
All on Refresh. And he's already been the hero with one. The transfer wasn't far off. He did take the bomb carrier down. They'll pick it up, dust themselves off. Swings in for a nice find. Shush, ready for it. Shiro tucks in. Aggressive from Cadian. He hunts the shot, but Shiro's too quick. And so Gambit will equalize with a 7th. Damn, it went all down in the last few seconds, that one.
Okay, that's a big find. Cadian's AWP still in the wild right here.
Flash him off the line. They know where he is because he fired a shot. Might have to drop some utility. He's actually going to push again. And Nafany can't believe his luck with no vision. He's actually taken the AWP out of the equation with a Galil. Gambit can win the half. Gambit in good stead to win the half. Tessus is isolated again, responsible for the Inters v Tessus head-to-head in tonight's overpass long card. Yo, he's not ready for Shiro, is he? Oh, spots him and adjusts just in time. That's actually big from Refresh if he gets away. If he gets away, he'll be pushed on. Big from Nafany. Bomb can be theirs if Tessus doesn't take it from him, and he can't win his duel. A big impact round from Nafany. 3 kills from the in-game leader, and the rest is history. 8-7. Overpass will continue in just a moment. Take a breath, catch a drink. We'll be right back with the second half. This is their chance. They've got loads of time, and they'll walk through Monster for the... Oh, wow. Couldn't ask for a better opener from Inters. First test, passes it with flying colors, and there's more to come as well already. It's all blue on brown. Only Shush remains, and he's gone as well. Damn, Gambit. That's one way to get a pistol under your belt.
Well, they all just pipped a head or two there. Hobbit with 2 to his name, and that was some...
You can see Nafany, he wants to try and use nades in his body to slow them down, and he's going to get caught out if the bullets do connect, and Tessus provides. This gets sketchy now. Shush has hit the dig. It's all onto Shiro, and it's only the 1-for-1. That is insufficient. Tessus has the bomb, will be responsible for the plant that rotates in. Bank locked down, as is Bin. Inter's trying to crab walk as it fades, and there's nothing to report. Yeah, look, there's no chances being taken. The fact that Heroic can win this second round.
And that was kind of Tessa. So, 2 guns carried on through, and an interesting save technique there. The M4 was on the site. Shush wants to cut them off with the knees, and oh, Hobbit spraying wildly, gets caught.
Oh, he gets 2 onto the Heroic boys as well. Grand final hinging on the next few rounds. They've invested heavily into this one and already lose their Deagle armors. It's nafny next on the chopping block. He's down low, trying to chop away with his own little axe, and his cleaver doesn't get him far. Shiro won't get much more either with just the FAMAS, and now 9-9. And Axel already ready. And another shot found, quick succession. Mows down the Heroic assault. Only 2 left to stand and fight. Refresh raises his gloves, starts to advance. Shiro did get dunked on. He's very softened up for this push. Another nade.
Another nade.
The job here. He does find Shiro with just the nade alone. And nafny smoke, but he will fade. Will Refresh be ready? He's not. And now off the bomb, he'll get them both. nafny was constantly in a state of flux between the 2 bomb sites, but he gets there and gets the job done. And that's huge. Yeah, they got no smokes, dude. This is where Gambit's CT setups can be brutal if they still have smokes in their pocket, but the incendiary clears the close corner. Axel desperate to punish. Heads are there, but the bullets go Heroic's way, at least for the first 2. Refresh is still super detached from the pack. He's on inters. Do they want to go back? It looks like they're thinking about it. What's down? Sprayed down to 25, just a slither of his legs spotted. Now with 28 seconds, this is getting a bit sketch. And a missed shot from Cadian. nafny again with a high impact round. He is doing it all. And he's sending them into the rotate. Refresh will arrive late.
Inters his retake.
Yeah, but that bomb needs to get across, and it's on Stan with 25 HP. If Inters just hits 1 bullet, but Refresh has relieved all that pressure. The tag is the only one that could have taken the shot.
So low.
They are low. The scout could do it all, but the bomb will be planted in time. Wallbang could have finished the job. Doesn't choose to do so. Now he does. Bit late, but Tessus is gone. Stan's still on the box as well. He was the one that planted. They'll know he's close.
nafny!
Turned. nafny's doing it all. He might even find the 4th. He's hunting now. Refresh has got 2 to find. And a really tough spot, but in the air, the flying no-scope to save Gambit. You'd have to start moving now. He's going to have to just crab walk in and clear it. It's a good start. Shush opens up the account for Heroic. And that's a hard fight for Hobbit. The Orb can beat him. They missed their shots, but so does he. 18 seconds. He's keeping him busy. Shush again. Double entry now into the site. They're both there. nafny considering a boost. Yeah, they are. Or at least it's a possibility. Shiro has the cross, though, and Shush going down. Won't find any more. Now the bomb's loose, and the round is 1. Gambit, 12. It's nafny that finds the final few frags and will take a nice upgrade for his troubles. Gambit, a 2-round lead.
Bomb site. Shush with a gap.
Hello, Shush. He's doing it 2 rounds in a row. If he gets...
Shush!
Hello, Shush! He silences Gambit for sure. Cadian, will he check it? He hasn't. Triggered discipline enables nafny to have the play of the whole grand finals. If they get 3 from here, no, doesn't bide his time too long. Doesn't want to get checked, but does shut him down into a 3v3. And now nafny having long early does really set them up for success. If he had a smoke, look at his nades. He went double flash. Hobbit has one. Yeah, I don't have a kit. Oh, they do actually on Inters. They can piece this together. This is actually going to be quite hard to hold, especially now they've lost down. He was the close defense. Inters is on it. They've got a 5-second defuse. Shush can do it all. If he could just hit them through the smoke to your right, son. He doesn't find it, and Gambit do find 13.
Oh, dearie me. Shush almost absolutely silencing them right there with 2 showstoppers.
Speak of the devil and he will come. It's down the spearhead of this assault. Flashing in, looking good. Hobbit sitting duck. nafny somehow defends his teammates' honor. They've still got more. This setup is powerful. It's potent. They're coming in monster. Tessus with a crucial second, not available. Hobbit denies. He keeps this fight fair. Gambit still have a man advantage, and I don't know where they plan to go. Shush is talking a lot. He's pulled Axile over towards the A site. They have a 2-1 split of their... What does Shush do in the meantime? He needs to decide where he's going to be playing that post plant from. He wants to perhaps hunt on Axile, but now Shush has been spotted and executed from behind. Too awkward now for Cadian. He's got too many angles. Axile swinging in. He's so blind, hiding in the smoke, and he's gone. Wallbang from nafny, indicative of 1. And a nice one from Inters, despite the flash. They are going in. Need to see Sunbrown in the kill feed. It's only Inters. He's actually got a double. They're low, and the flashes are coming in. Does turn, but Inters is doing it all. Sends Heroic out of the round in pursuit of 15, and he's just handled it with grace, with ease. Cadian trying to be the hero. If he gets another, I'm interested. No more. Okay. Inter's nearly made a meal of that one. Nice try. 15 though. Looks like the 5th map looms. Wasn't anticipating that one. Nice timing on Refresh's push and another chance. Cadian can't tame it. He started to shoot first, just couldn't quite get the bullets in the right order. At the moment, yes, the rotate's coming. They are pushing for info, but Shiro has the support of Inters. 2 left. What have you got for us? Shush and Tessus trying to shape things up. Change the dialogue just a little bit. You have to clear this out first. You have to win the duel, and he has with a clean headshot. They've got 35 seconds here. If nafany isn't too careful. Fake, they're scared of heaven. Shiro's already graffiti. Axile's pushing the issue though. Monster, quick reactions. Oh, so close. 5 HP. Now Tessus. Gambit, 1 single frag. 87 points of health. And a dream. Shiro missing his shot. Maybe he has got a bit more of a chance.
There's no
14
time
seconds.
for this.
He's got to get the move in. He has got the strafe. Bomb, brother? Okay, well, that's the end of that. Gambit will take it. 16-10. The best of 5 grand finals. ESL Pro League still does not have a champion. We will have to put our thinking caps on and get ready for the desk. Not going to be the hero of this round. It might be Tessus. He's got 2 players in state of flux. Cadian tagging them up a lot. He heard that, and they want to try and push jungle. Tessus, wow, quick execution. And the CT is actually mantling into this window room to retake control. I love it. There was 3 of them there. Screw connector, it's smoked. Let's go jungle. And now it's fading. Hobbit's in trouble as well. This is a great start. Stown finding 2 frags early. It's a good start for him. Quiet on overpass, which is the very reason we're here.
That's the kit.
That's a big problem. The kit is now loose in CT. Shiro and nafany looking to go 2v4, and they've called the bluff on the first. 10-second defuse starts now. They're counting down in the TeamSpeak. 5, 4, 3, shot, 2. Need to get him on there. Can't fight, deal with too many players. He's still in apps and the bomb goes down A. Hobbit, dink exchange. Tessus better with the FAMAS. Down already on the flank, but Cadian's still waiting for it. He's still waiting for Exile.
Exile's going to win this fight.
Yeah, he will. And Cadian's so patient, just not quite patient enough. And that defuse becomes a near impossible task as Tessus.
The kid, he's just going to sit it.
He's just on it. No one's looking. Oh, he steals it away from Gambit.
Oh, dearie me.
Ay, ay, ay. I was just wrapping that one up and he jumps on the bomb.
They found the opening before and it didn't help them, but pushing ramp. They found the second. Hobbit's taken down Shush 3 on 5, surely now.
Gambit, they've just put the pedal to the metal. Accelerating now. Straight to mid, first blood drawn, the rest gonna have to stack, surely, take a gamble. Gambit, however, we know how diligent they've been. What a find, Cadian. Just on the drive-by.
Now we're going to have a little bit of residual cash. I think they are likely, well, I think 100% they're going to buy in the next round with these guns and the lost bonus the way it is.
Playing into Gambit's hand. They do love it when you start buying deagles and armor around your M4s and they slowly, oh, well, that's one way to quickly get some info. Stown's found more than info. He's found a head.
That was sharp.
Yeah, there's an orb there. He's trying to set Stown up with the M4, but it's a bit of a miss. Inters, however, tagged up, and Axile spotted out by Cadian. He's going to get wrapped on by Hobbit if Refresh can't stop him. Does find it. Gris is great. Competitive now into the 2v2. Would enable a chance to defuse it twice. And with the Molly ramp, they might be focusing their attention on Palace. Tessus is the one to take and tickle the defuse. And Refresh, down. Inters, traded. Tessus. I think he's got it. Just in the nick of time. The 3rd round is secured. Heroic, successful in the 2v1. Ouch. Oh, that nade leaves a mark. Inters and nafany concede 100 damage, and Stown's there to convert off of at least 1. Same execute. And looks like it might be the same result. Yeah, every shot's being hit. Heroic. Bit of space found by Axile as always. Nade with his name on it, though. That'll half him up.
Running into the smoke with a molly in hand. Cadian, the madman. And they will convert. They'll get that AWP back. It didn't look like it was going to get messy, and it... Mid-crossfire. Refresh receives the first. And the second. Oh, look at this. Kills all around the map.
I was thinking I might be a plumber, actually. In my former life, I think I'd be a plumber. Now he hits the shot, right?
Oh, it was close. It did a bit of damage.
What was the best thing about being a plumber?
The fact that I always was tanned, and
Your hair did look like significantly more surfy when you spent all day outside.
And I didn't have to work out because you're carrying buckets of sand and cement and digging trenches and doing all that kind of fun stuff. All right.
Certainly less of that in the esports industry. Credtis even got the audacity to throw a nade into the mix. Ouch, that hurts. And there's more. Cadian now through the wall, and the shots just keep coming. Nothing left for Axile. Only death and AWP bullets. 4 in the round from Cadian as he pulls his team into an extended lead in this 5th map grand final.
Could be problems here.
Big problems. Axile's opened up the account. Unless Cadian can find another one, it's not the kind of jewels you expect an AWPer to be able to find, especially with the smokes out. They're trying to contest jungle. Refresh is the one to be tested. No issues. Green ticks all round. Bomb plant would be great for cash. Not to be. Cadian's patience pays off, and the rest is easy street. 8 now on the CT side. Heroic. Hobbit's got jungle. They'll try and leave. If Cadian could just keep him busy, and he has. 2 still paused in apartments. They will come out now. Refresh is on the flank, though, and already the flank may not be necessary. Yeah, Shiro's just one of 2 that remains.
Oh, here he comes.
Don't let that bomb go down. Oh, he will, but he'll take it nice and easy. Can't believe his luck. And fist bumps exchanged as 9 is found. He's going to nutmeg it. How does it work as an AWP? Can I see it from the AWP? Never mind.
I think they're going to save. They're definitely going to save now.
Yeah, they've just lost another. Hobbit's gone. This could be and will be 10.
Oh, no, they're just creeping out one at a time. This is not it, Gambit. This is not it. Not a single one of those kills was tradable.
There's a little list of things it isn't.
Oh, not after time, not after time, not after time.
Could happen. It will happen if Katie's not careful. Bates it with a shot.
Oh, no!
Cadian, you naughty boy! That's gonna hurt. Axile's got $400 to spend.
Just trying to work off Shiro's AWP here for round number 13, and it makes a lot of sense. It's the biggest gun they've got. And if he can hit a shot onto Cadian, this A defense could unravel. Flash, shot, Hobbit dead. Shiro has the space. He needs to find a trade. And he can't. Denied by the flames.
Oh, and Shush pushes up perfectly. The bomb's now loose, and they're just destroying them one by one. Into the arc they go. And it is a disaster. Inters has gone to 11 found for Heroic. Missed shot from Stown. Maybe Cadian can... Oh, he's just not missing a shot, is he? One of the best AWPers in Tier 1 CS right now. Does fall to Hobbit. Stown, well, does react well with a Tech 9 of his own, but an AWP has fallen into enemy hands. If he can, he'd want to get it into Shiro, but Hobbit's going to have to do the dirty work himself. Nice shot, needs another. Shiro finds it on the dig. Maybe. Stown wants to deny it as best he can. Oh, the hero dig's not there. 12 is for Heroic.
30 seconds. There's real problems here. If they go towards A, this setup, multi-kills from either of these players.
Where do you plant to stop Tessis or Shush knocking off the bomb?
They have to kill them.
20 seconds, lads. Enters his first test, and that's the frags. That's all of them. Shiro now has to plant, and he's trapped. He's losing teammates left and right. Hope starting to dwindle. Shiro maybe can save them, but the shot's not there, and the round isn't either. Just Nafany doesn't have the time, doesn't have the health. 1 point of health to his name. And that's 13, folks. My God. Heroic are 3 rounds away from writing history for themselves and for Denmark. Can they do it? Magical tricks. You've got any rings you've been keeping in your waistcoat pocket. Now would be the time to whip them out. Shiro has managed to delete refresh, and they are desperate for a plant. But you can see the crosshairs are placed well to contest this. Bomb down is a big way to change things, as is a frag from Stown. This pistol determines so much. I cannot emphasize enough how every bullet Heroic hit will shatter the dreams of Gambit. They're starting, they're finishing. Stown's got 2, and Axile with just 10 HP. He knows it's over. 14 is found, and Heroic do it clean.
Tessis down, Shush top mid, flash comes out. They pivot with intent, but Axile strikes first.
Oh, and Nafany presents a brilliant deagle. If he can peek over that smoke, he's not wrong to do so. And yeah, trying to stabilize his aim, it's hard. Nose to the screen, damage inflicted. Shush goes down, Nafany with 2. He's been so quiet. Mirage has been a nightmare for him. He eventually falls. The bomb's now loose on B, but Inter's deagle's working as well. Perhaps there is a few more twists and turns to this. Now Stown taking bullets, and he's finished off nicely. Okay, Gambit, not willing to bend the knee and collapse just yet.
And they still have smiles on their face. If they can just grab a kill or 2, that's all they need to do, right? Just keep Gambit as honest as possible. Economy, not really a huge factor right now.
If he wakes up...
Oof.
Well, it could be onto something, as does navi. He has just suddenly like doubled his kill total for Mirage in the first 2 rounds of play here on the CT side. I refuse to believe we're getting another train out of this. Tessus is a good find. Playing around it so well. Stown shuts him down. Hobbit's next victim. Can he get around the corner? He can. navi lives on after his exchange on short. He can't really contest.
Look at all the nades he has here, and he can't even do anything with them.
You really have to accept 15, or do you put everything you've got into this?
They're going to fight.
God, it's so stacked. Nade damage is something. Burning. When he forced refresh into a tighter line, they know where he's on that bench side. Baiting for navi. Hoping the swing works out, and it has. He knows there's 1 apps. Time being solved. Stown finds it. It's only navi. The 1 HP clutch is too much to ask for, isn't it?
No.
It's too much. It's way too much to ask for. If he finds him now, he's flanking. Got to be quick about it. Stown finds 15. Gambit pulling teeth, though. Good grief.
Oh, boy. I felt that navi had that every day of the week. That looked amazing. That's heard. That's fast. The nades are going to land on him. They don't want him to be running anywhere. And, well, he's drawn so many players in, but Hobbit...
Great strafe. Shush trying to plant. He will go down to this Hobbit hold.
Oof. The Cadian's decoy was still up in all this time.
Yeah.
You heard about the Cadian 1v4 with the P250?
I haven't heard of that. How does it go, Chad?
Well, it was a pretty important round. It was for the title.
He actually won it with just that P250.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
Nobody was looking, and he managed to sneak his way all the way through the backlines here and shoot Shiro in the back of the head.
Right. And what did he do after that? That's nuts. So he actually shoots the AWP in the back of the head without anyone looking.
Gets the AWP and kills the guy CT.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's knifed him, and he's gotten away with the AWP. I'm starting to get nervous. There's no way. Cadian, you can't win Pro League like this. You can't win Pro League like this. No way. A knife kill? You can't. Cadian, he's thinking about round. Jumping.
Saw him.
Gets the info. He just has to hit this shot, and he's done it for Heroic. The leader, calling well above his years, clearing corners. Oh no! You're an animal! Heroic have done it, and I just can't believe it. 40% of their team, only together since February. And with nothing but a P250, Chad, I'm in disbelief. In the most competitive league in the world, Cadian, Kasper Muller. He does it with nothing. Heroic have earned the respect of their peers. Gambit sent down. I need to see that one again 10 times fast. Unbelievable scenes. Your champions of ESL Pro League Season 13. It is